Riccall is a village and civil parish situated in the Selby district of North Yorkshire, England, lying 3.5 miles to the north of Selby and 9 miles south of York. It is historically part of the East Riding of Yorkshire. According to the 2011 census, the parish had a total population of 2,332. Governance. Riccall is a major part of the electoral ward called Riccall with Escrick, THD. Total population of this ward at the 2011 census was 1,312. Geology and geography. The settlement of Riccall lies on the Humber Head levels. At the end of the last ice age about 10,000 years ago, Riccall lay underneath the very large glacial Lake Humber. This gives the area its characteristic light sandy soil. Riccall is the starting point of the 10-kilometre cycle, the solar system route, which follows the Selby-York cycle track finishing in Dringhouses, York. The cycle track used to form the old route of the East Coast Main Line via Selby, and Riccall Station served the village until 1964. History. Homo sapiens first arrived in Great Britain around 12,000 years ago as the Earth was warming before the beginning of the Holocene era. It is not known when man first arrived in the area. However, there is evidence that the Humber Head levels have been settled for several thousand years, and that the drier northern area where Riccall is situated was settled before the Roman era. Saxons and Danes. The village was the site of an Anglo-Saxon settlement, and there is evidence of a Saxon church on the site of the current St. Mary's. The early settlers most likely chose the site because of two geographical factors. The area forms a slightly raised plateau above a floodplain. It is near the Ouse. Riccall was the site of the base camp of Harold Hardrada in 1066. He landed on the banks of the Ouse after sailing up the Humber estuary and set up camp at Riccall before the victory in the Battle of Fulford. However, this was to be his last taste of victory, as his army was defeated shortly afterwards by the forces of King Harold Godwinson of England at the Battle of Stamford Bridge, in which Hardrada himself died. This battle distracted Harold from the defence of the south coast and left the land open to Norman invasion. The event is commemorated in one of Riccall's streets, now a footpath, named after Olaf, who looked after the camp in Harold's absence, and in Danes Hill, so named for its tumuli. There is now a small information panel about the event at the bottom of Landing Lane, approximately where the Danes moored. Normans. About 40 years after the Norman conquest, the current St. Mary's was built using stone quarried from the Magnesian limestone ridge, which lies approximately 8 miles to the west. The old south door of the church has a carved Romanesque arch, and its 12th-century three-stage tower has Norman double-window openings. Riccall Mine. Between 1983 and 2004, the village was home to UK Coal's Riccall Mine, which was part of the Selby coalfield. The colliery, located southeast of Riccall, closed in 2004. The site of the colliery was redeveloped as a business park. Community. The village has a primary school, post office, Nissa store, hairdresser, beauty salon, butcher, a tavern, an inn, Italian and Indian restaurants, and the Reagan Center, an award-winning conference, events, and community facility. The Reagan Center houses a bar, 4 outdoor tennis courts, and a small sports hall where football and badminton can be played.